Picture this. You discover a battlefield where thousands of American soldiers died, but it appears on no official maps. No history books mention it. No monuments exist. According to government records, this battle never happened. Yet it's located just 50 miles from a major American city, and the reason for its erasure is so shocking that even today, 80 years later, those in power will do anything to keep it buried. This is the story of the Battle of Willow Creek, America's most classified military engagement. Dr. Michael Harrison was a respected World War II historian with top security clearance. In March 2019, while reviewing archives at the National Security Agency, he discovered a misfiled document that would change everything he thought he knew about American history. Document NSA 471 Willow contained a single terrifying line: domestic. Theater engagement, Willow Creek, Pennsylvania. Casualty count, 847 killed, 1,203 wounded. Classification, cosmic, top secret, indefinite seal. 847 American soldiers killed on home soil during World War II. Michael had never heard of this battle. When he applied for access to the full file, his request was denied within hours. When he researched Willow Creek, Pennsylvania, he found something even more disturbing. According to current maps, no such place existed. Historical maps from the 1940s showed a farming community of 3,000 people. By 1946, it had vanished from all records, driven by curiosity. Michael took leave and drove to where Willow Creek should have been. He found a heavily secured industrial complex owned by Consolidated Defense Industries, surrounded by enough security to protect a military base at the nearby Millfield Library. In a forgotten basement archive, he discovered newspaper clippings from October 1943. The headlines were impossible. Mysterious explosions rock Willow Creek. Military cordons off township. Strange lights over battlefield. The most chilling headline was from November 15th. Willow Creek, officially delisted town, never existed, says state official. The elderly librarian, Mrs. Eleanor Hartwell, noticed Michael's interest. After ensuring they were alone, she whispered, "My grandfather was there. Before he died, he made me promise to remember when everyone else was forced to forget." She led him to a locked room containing what she called the Forbidden Collection: photographs, documents, and personal accounts that officially didn't exist. The photographs showed American soldiers in 1940s uniforms fighting not Germans or Japanese, but figures in strange armor that seemed to bend light. The weapons produced energy beams rather than bullets, and unusual disc-shaped vehicles engaged conventional aircraft in aerial combat. It started October 13th, 1943. Mrs. Hartwell explained, reading her grandfather's account. The first ship landed in Peterson's cornfield, outside Willow Creek. It was massive, the size of a football stadium, completely silent. When townspeople approached, these beings emerged. According to the account, the beings were humanoid, but not human. Nearly 7 feet tall, with pale, shimmering skin, they wore armor that appeared grown rather than manufactured. They carried weapons that could disintegrate matter at the molecular level. The army arrived within 6 hours, she continued. 3 full divisions with experimental weapons the public never knew about. The battle lasted 11 days. Tug. See explosions from 40 miles away. In one image, American soldiers took cover behind an overturned tank while blue energy beams carved through metal like paper. Another showed disc-shaped, glowing aircraft engaged with conventional fighter planes. What happened to survivors? Michael asked. Mrs. Hartwell's expression grew somber. Every soldier who participated, every witness, every Willow Creek resident was classified as a national security risk. She showed him death certificates dated between November and December 1943, pages of names of young men reported killed in training accidents, vehicle crashes, sudden illnesses. They were taken to a Nevada facility and eliminated. The official explanation was exposure to experimental German chemical weapons, contamination too dangerous to risk. Michael felt sick reading the documents. These weren't statistics, they were real people with families, dreams, futures cut short by their own government's desire for secrecy. Why? He asked. Mrs. Hartwell showed him a partially burned War Department memo dated November 30th, 1943. The successful repelling of the extraterrestrial incursion at Willow Creek represents both victory and existential threat to national stability. Public knowledge would result in mass panic, collapse of religious institutions, complete breakdown of social order. All evidence must be eliminated, witnesses permanently silenced, records sealed indefinitely. Recovered technology transfers to Project Blue Sky for reverse engineering. The memo was signed by the director, Extraterrestrial Defense Initiative. They didn't just cover up a battle, Michael whispered. They covered up first contact. Mrs. Hartwell nodded. My grandfather believed half the military advances of the past 70 years came from studying those alien weapons and vehicles. Over following weeks, Michael researched every aspect of Willow Creek. He discovered a pattern of similar incidents: Roswell's weather balloon in 1947, Aztec's military exercise in 1948, Kecksburg's chemical spill in 1965. Each followed the same template: initial confusion, official explanations that made no sense, systematic elimination of witnesses and evidence. But Willow Creek was different. larger, more violent, more thoroughly erased. It was the event that established protocols for handling extraterrestrial contact still used today. Michael pieced together the true story. The craft wasn't the first to visit Earth, but the first detected by the secret radar network. The beings were scouts, assessing Earth's capabilities during global war. The battle began from tragic misunderstanding when nervous soldiers interpreted defensive postures as aggression. 11 days of intense combat followed. 1940s technology against weapons centuries more advanced. Americans fought with incredible bravery, using tactics and determination against technological disadvantage. The turning point came when engineers captured and reverse-engineered an alien energy weapon, developing an electromagnetic pulse device to disrupt alien technology. Faced with technological loss and casualties, the aliens withdrew. Their ship disappeared October 24th, 1943, leaving behind evidence of humanity's first interstellar war. Rather than celebrating victory, the government chose burial. Terrified of social implications, they erased the truth completely. The cover-up wasn't just about hiding battle, it was about hiding captured technology. Alien weapons, armor, and bodies became foundations for secret programs leading to revolutionary advances. Many technologies defining the late 20th century: transistors, integrated circuits, fiber optics, stealth technology, had origins not in American innovation, but reverse engineering extraterrestrial artifacts from Willow Creek. As Michael's investigation progressed, he noticed surveillance, strange cars, silent phone calls, corrupted emails. Document requests were increasingly denied. Two men claiming Department of Homeland Security representation visited, suggesting his research was potentially harmful to national security. Some secrets protect not the government, but the American people, one said. Truth about Willow Creek would cause panic, social unrest, institutional collapse. Is satisfying curiosity worth destroying society's fabric? Michael made his decision. Unable to publish officially, he preserved evidence in multiple locations: safety deposit boxes, trusted colleagues, encrypted servers with posthumous password. Releases. Today, Willow Creek's truth remains buried under classification and denial. The industrial complex where the town stood operates under heavy security. Officially, a chemical plant. Locals report strange lights, unusual aircraft, technology demonstrations decades ahead of public availability. Recent satellite imagery suggests similar facilities near other weather balloon and military exercise sites from the 1940s and 1950s. The pattern beginning at Willow Creek continues. Today, the haunting question remains. If the government eliminated hundreds of Americans to keep this 1943 secret, what would they do today to prevent truth emergence? Some battles use bullets and bombs. Others use silence and secrecy. Willow Creek was both military victory followed by ongoing war against truth. Next time you see revolutionary technology breakthroughs, ask where they really originated. Remember that sometimes the most important battlefields are those erased from history. If this hidden chapter shocked you, please like this video to spread awareness. Subscribe for more classified stories mainstream media won't touch. Comment whether you think the government was right to cover up Willow Creek, or if Americans deserved the truth about first contact. Tell me which classified incident to investigate next. The Philadelphia Experiment, Project MK Ultra, Area 51's real story, or underground military bases. Subscribe, hit notifications, and share with anyone ready for truth. See you next investigation, diving deeper into the classified world beneath official reality. Keep questioning everything. The truth exists, but they don't want you finding it.